Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, welcome to the Zone Collectibles and More. We are nestled in the heart of historic downtown Tifton on Main Street. Today we are going to be addressing a concern that is not only hitting Georgia hard, but the United States from coast to coast. Now that more of us are online, purchasing more things from big boxes, eBay, Amazon, Mercari, and the like, I want to address a situation that we've been seeing here getting considerably worse over the past many months. What may this be, you ask? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Kevin. I am the resident RM here at the Zone. And the staff at the Zone have been getting a lot of collections in for us to evaluate, give people our opinions on, best way to possibly move the merchandise, but this is starting to be a huge problem. What is it that we're talking about? Today, we are talking about none other than unofficial, bootleg, knockoff, counterfeit, fakes. The pop you see in front of me, right here, it looks good on the surface, but is an absolute 100% fake. Now, of the authentic version of this, I've sold quite a few. I don't have one today, but I do have pictures of one so that we can go through and make a comparison. The sad part about this is that you could pick it up for like $3-4 free shipping from China. And some very unscrupulous US sellers bought them by the case, put them up on online auctions or buy it nows, and they sold them for $10 to $20. The problem is the authentic ones sold for somewhere between $30 and $45. Now they may put a picture of the original up, but this is what you got in the mail. So let's go over some differences just to give you an idea of what's going on. This, like I said, 100% fake. Now, with that being said, this is a picture of the one that is actually authentic. Now, as you can tell, we have the Marvel logo up here. The pop is centered, where if we look at the fake, there is no Marvel logo, and the pop is not centered. Okay, moving along. When we turn the box this way, you will see with the original centered logo, Marvel logo. Not centered, no Marvel. And as we go on and keep looking at the box differences, you're going to sense a theme here. This is the back of the counterfeit pop. You see no Marvel logo like we do in the original. The pop is still wrong. There is no Funko. There is Funko licensing down here, and there's Marvel licensing on the original. There is the Marvel logo, and there is the pop. Down here on the counterfeit, we are missing the Marvel logo. The pop is still not centered. And down here, there is no sign of the Marvel trademark or copyright, and no sign of the manufacturer mark for Funko. If we give it box one more turn, like I said, you're going to sense a theme here. The original Marvel logo, centered. No Marvel logo. Remember, this is the counterfeit, and the pop is off. Now, as we go to the top of the box, we have the same issue. In the original, the licensed, authentic version, not only do we have the Marvel, we have the pop, and we have the Funko. Those three pieces of information are missing here on this box. But the real telltale sign is what's going on at the bottom of the box. Officially, you're going to see all of the international distribution information, Funko, an ID number, the barcode. There's just a lot of information. There's social media right here. This is the authentic picture. Over here on the counterfeit, there is none of that information. No Funko, no distribution information, very minimum information on the back of the box. Now, I'm not going to be one who's going to condemn you for purchasing these things. What I can tell you, however, is that Funko pays to produce officially licensed, copyrighted, and trademarked material from a lot of companies. In order for them to keep doing this with different properties, they pay the license to the license holders, and in turn they can make authentic collectibles. By you purchasing authentic collectibles, that puts money in both Marvel's pocket, Disney's pocket, and most of all, Funko's pocket. When that money gets in Funko's pocket, they can then in turn go out and get additional licensing and make more cooler stuff for the fandom. If you're making a custom and you need to tear something apart and you don't want to tear apart a $40 figure, I can understand that. If you can't possibly afford it, but you think it's really, really cool and you're not going to represent it as being authentic and you just want to set it on your shelf, I'm not condemning you for that at all. But do know that whenever you are purchasing unlicensed, unofficial, bootleg, knockoff, counterfeit fakes, you are not helping the fandom that you love. Ultimately, that's an issue. But again, what we're here today is to tell you we've gone through a lot of collections, and we're starting to see much more of these bootleg knockoff type collectibles and other merchandise. These companies pay a large sum of money to the license holders and the property owners to be able to produce authentic licensed goods. And in turn, by you purchasing officially licensed collectibles, that's giving you value in the secondary market down the road. Unfortunately, other than some very rare occasions with some stuff from overseas, dealing with like Star Wars, these will not have a secondary market value whatsoever. And they just really muddy your collection, and they don't support the fandom that you love. Now, while we're talking about this, I can let you know that here at The Zone, we sell officially licensed collectibles. We sell general merchandise. Now, we do have some custom artisan handcrafted creations, but they fall under the Fair Use Laws and the Millennium Copyright Act. So there is a place for fandom, but you've got to remember, overall, if you are in the process of producing your collection and you want something to be very proud of, you may want to think about going with the officially licensed, authentic collectibles. Because unfortunately, when you bring something in here and we're not seeing the proper trademarks, the proper copyrights, and it's not like a one-of customed, handcrafted piece by an artist, there's some problems because it just really doesn't have a secondary value. So please beware. Go through those pops. Take a look at all these telltale signs. This week, we're going to go through some more of this kind of stuff to get you guys to be more aware of what's going on. And there are some companies out there who are producing some nice looking stuff, but the fandom that you love is not being supported. No licensing fees are being paid. So really look for those copyrights, look for those trademarks. If you're looking at sinking any kind of money at all and you really want to put value to your collection, go with something that's officially licensed and authorized, because all the way around, that money goes back into feeding the products and projects that you love. And by doing that, you're supporting whatever genre, whatever fandom you love. This has been Kevin, RM at The Zone, wishing you a Zone-tastic day.